Hey yo fam, real talk. Everybody's talking about investing, right? But here's the thing. Before you even buy your first stock, you need the right app. Like, imagine trying to hoop without sneakers. Yeah, you can play barefoot, but you gon' get smoked. Same thing with investing. Your app is the tool that makes or breaks your journey. Today, I'ma break down the top investing apps in the US. Which ones are beginner-friendly? Which ones got the best features? And which ones you should avoid unless you like stress. Let's dive in. No boring textbook vibes, just straight talk. 1. Why apps matter. Back in the day, investing was a headache. You had to call some Wall Street dude, pay crazy fees, wait days for trades. Nah, bruh, we ain't doing that anymore. Now, you pull out your phone, tap a button, boom, you own Apple stock. Easy. But not all apps are built the same. Some are smooth like Spotify. Others feel like you're coding the matrix just to buy a share. That's why picking the right app from jump is key. Saves you time, saves you money, keeps you consistent. 2. Robinhood, the hustler's favorite. First up, Robinhood, the OG app that made investing cool for broke college kids and side hustlers. Pros: clean design. Feels like Instagram, but with stocks. No fees on trades. Fractional shares, so $5 can get you in the game. Crypto support if you're into Bitcoin and stuff. Cons: limited research tools. Had some sketchy moments with GameStop drama back in 2021. Story time. My boy downloaded Robinhood just to gamble on Dogecoin, but then he accidentally bought an ETF and made money. Point is, even beginners trip into good investments with Robinhood. Verdict: if you're just trying to dip your toes, Robinhood's chill. 3. Fidelity, the grown-up move. Now if Robinhood's like your fun college buddy, Fidelity is like your dad's cool accountant who actually knows what he's doing. Pros: huge range of ETFs and index funds. Roth IRA accounts, tax-free money growth. Great customer support. Trusted old-school brand, been around forever. Cons: the app's interface ain't as sexy as Robinhood. Might feel overwhelming at first. Story: when I first opened Fidelity, I felt like I was in NASA's control room. But once you figure it out, you realize it's low-key the best long-term move. Verdict: if you're serious about wealth and retirement, this is your lane. 4. Webull, the trader's playground. Then we got Webull. This one's for the chart nerds and future Wolf of Wall Street wannabes. Pros: advanced charts, indicators, analysis tools. Still free trades. Fractional shares. Paper trading. You can practice with fake money before risking real cash. Cons: interface looks complicated if you're new. Not the friendliest for long-term chill investors. Personal vibe. Feels like you're in a mini Wall Street on your phone. If you like staring at candles all day, this is your app. 5. SoFi Invest, the all-in-one buddy. Next up, SoFi Invest. Think of this as the friend who's always put together, drinks green juice, does yoga, but also invests. Pros: super simple app. Lets you set financial goals. Combines banking, loans, and investing in one place. Automatic investing options. Cons: not as many advanced features. More like casual investor vibes. Story: one of my homies uses SoFi just to auto-invest $50 a week without thinking. Dude forgets he even has it. Then checks months later like, dang, I got a whole portfolio now. Verdict: great if you want a hands-off approach. 6. Charles Schwab, the reliable uncle. Now, if Fidelity is the dad, Schwab is the reliable uncle who always shows up to family BBQs with extra ribs. Steak. Pros: trusted, solid, old school but modern. Wide range of funds, including their famous Schwab S&P 500 ETF, SCHD. Great customer support, especially if you like human help. Cons? Again, interface ain't flashy. Might feel old man vibes to some younger investors. Verdict? If you want something sturdy, Schwab's a safe bet. 7. Picking your app. So which one should you pick? Quick recap: Robinhood equals beginner. Friendly, fun. Fidelity equals serious long-term wealth. Webull equals advanced trader playground. SoFi equals chill auto investor vibes. Schwab equals reliable, steady, trusted. Don't overthink. Pick one, fund it, and start. You can always switch later. 8. Rookie mistakes. Avoid these L's. Don't open 5 different apps and get confused. Don't chase meme stocks thinking you'll be rich by Friday. Don't invest rent money. Stick to basics, and you'll win long-term. So boom, those are the best investing apps in the US right now. At the end of the day, the best app is the one you'll actually use. Don't wait till you got the perfect setup. Just start. If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe for more Real Talk Finance, and drop in the comments. Which app are you starting with? Catch y'all in the next one.